Hello guys, we are headed to Wasilla to go buy 5 rooster chicken. They're roughly about 4 months old. The owner is selling them for 20 bucks only, which is a great deal, so 5 bucks a piece. The reason why we're buying chicken is now it's pregnant, so in the Asian or the Hmong culture, when the lady gives birth, she must go on a chicken diet, which usually lasts about 30 days. So for that 30-day period, she can eat rice, chicken, mostly on a chicken diet. So we're just stocking up on chicken. And usually, you don't want to buy like processed chicken. That doesn't work. You always want to try to buy fresh, live chicken. So that's what we're doing. Yesterday I picked up about 10 chickens already. So we're stocking up slowly, and we're slowly getting more chicken. So today we're headed to KGB Wasilla to go pick up 5 more rooster. And maybe Mao can talk a little bit more about the chicken diet for all my females, all the lady that's watching out there, and people that might be curious about this 30-day chicken diet after giving birth. And I'll let Mao speak about that topic.
Okay, yes, so about this chicken diet, I'm still pretty new to it, so I'll do the best I can to give the most accurate information, at least just like according to my sisters and according to my mother-in-law and my mom. But yes, so after labor, we go on a chicken diet for 30 days, and it has to be fresh chicken. Usually, I think anything from, it has to be under a year. So any like roost, like any like chickens that's, I think even like over like 6 to 8 months. Usually we have to like get the chicken that is like under a year, because that's when they're like the most tender. Because sometimes if the chicken is too old, it's not really good. So whatever is like the most tender and easier for the women to eat, we do, or it's highly suggested to eat the freshest, most tender chicken. And yes, I'm not really sure. So let's see. I'll have to get back on the update about, or maybe some of you guys might know. Like, I know that we're not allowed to really eat like other foods, like fruits and stuff. Like not even fruits. Just like really basic. Yep, rice, chicken, boiled chicken only. We can add like chicken herbs and then just like lightly salted. And then I don't know about black pepper. I don't know if you can add black pepper, or you can, but like very lightly. So I think everyone it just depends on like their preference, and maybe like from what their parents or what their mom's preference are. But yeah, so my mom helped me stocked up on the chicken herbs. So the chicken herbs really help detox the body. I think it's actually the like chicken and rice is becoming quite popular even at like the hospitals and stuff, because for the Hmong culture, Hmong women do give birth a lot, quite often, because we, like a lot of like other ethnic groups, we're kind of known to have like big families. And so I know that there are quite a lot of hospitals in the US now that is like quite accommodating to, cultural foods and stuff. But yeah, we're just the Hmong culture. We all know about the chicken diet.
I don't know if other Asian people do it, like Laos, Thai, Vietnamese. I don't think they do that stuff too.
No, I don't think so. I think they have other things that they do, but definitely not like the 30-day chicken diet. But the 30-day chicken diet is definitely like a Hmong thing, and it's been going on it's been a thing for generations and generations. Some people in our generation choose not to, and that's fine. But I would definitely love to do this, because yeah, it's been passed down. My mom, my grandparents, or like, all the women in the family have done it. My sister, so.
And when they say chicken diet, guys, they're not talking about chicken diet is not like KFC. You can't still have a KFC chicken,
Yeah.
deep fried chicken. That doesn't fall into the category. It has to be like just boiled chicken with chicken herb.
Yes,
really
exactly.
basic diet. Not a lot of seasoning on it. Like you can't just have chicken stir fry stuff like that.
Right.
It has to be chicken, but it has to be also a basic chicken dish.
Yep.
It's not deep fried chicken.
Yep, just basic boiled chicken, lightly salted, boiled in herbs, and rice. So pretty much that's it. It's like meal prepping. You know, you don't want you prep for your meals if you're on like a diet and stuff, like meal prepping. You know that you can't have all like the deep fried stuff. So that's why it's called the chicken diet.
But honestly, this is my opinion. I think it's just old technology because this thing started way back when Hmong people used to live in villages, and the only thing we had was chicken and just basic stuff. So really, it's just an old way of doing things. So I'm pretty sure Hmong people didn't have their food degree back then, so they didn't know much. So they probably said, hey, let's just eat chicken and rice after we're done giving birth. And I'm pretty sure that became the tradition.
Yeah.
Because honestly, Caucasian people, they don't do that. Americanized people, they don't do that. I'm pretty sure they stick to a decent diet, no junk food stuff, but they don't do a strictly chicken diet. So
Yeah.
this Hmong technique, I think it's just a little bit old tradition technique.
It's
And
old tradition, but
pretty sure-
it's a choice. It's a choice that you personally.
And I'm pretty sure if we were like to get in like scientifically in it, there's no benefits to it. I mean, there's slight benefits, but I'm pretty sure you can still eat other stuff to help get you your nutrients and stuff like that.
Yeah, of course.
That's my opinion. So let me know what your guys' opinion is.
I mean, I think we could definitely still eat vegetables. Like, there's no restriction on that. So, of course, you could still eat vegetables. But it's just more of like clean eating. And to be honest, like, yeah, I agree where it's like, of course, I think this diet originated from our ancestors that only pretty much eat what's accessible to them at the time. But at the same time, you think about it, it's like it's fresh. Like people in Asia, especially like poor villages and stuff, like everything is eaten fresh. It's no chemicals and anything like that. So that's why it does have to be specifically fresh chickens. But honestly, fresh chickens always taste better than store-bought chicken.
And I got some chickens. A few of the chickens I got yesterday was already over 3 years old. The original owner had those chickens just for laying eggs, and they weren't producing eggs no more. That's why he was selling it. So yesterday we ate one of those chickens. So the 3-year-old chicken, the meat is pretty hard. So if you want it to be tender, you have to boil it for a longer time. So that gives you a general idea that any chickens over 2-year-olds, usually their meat is pretty hard by then. It's not as tender as a 1-year-old or anything under a year old. So the ones we're getting are about 4 months, according to the owner. So we'll show you guys what they look like once we get there.
Right. But yeah, let us know how you guys feel about that, or like what are your thoughts about that. I know that some friends of mine that have kids, they really enjoy the chicken diet, and some of them really dread it. But I do really love boiled chicken. But we'll see how I do.
Yeah, but not for 30 days straight.
We'll see how I do after I give birth. But I still have 4 months, about 3 to 4 months away to, mentally prepare myself for that, and maybe eat all the food that I could, like that I can now.
No, you can't do that.
I mean, all the food that I crave now, for my chicken diet. I don't think it's gonna be that bad, but yes.
So now she'll have her own chicken diet food, and then I'll have my own delicious food, and then we'll just eat next to each other. We'll make a video for you guys. You guys can watch us. So, you guys might think like, for
those who don't know, yes, we get the fresh chicken and we do the killing and the cleaning and everything ourselves. There's like Asian stores you can buy from, or even people. They'll probably charge a little bit more if you don't want to do that. They'll be willing to do that for you, but yeah, most of the time we buy fresh chickens and we just kill it ourselves.
Okay, so if you guys don't have access to fresh chicken, and you have to buy the chicken from the store, try to avoid big box store and try to buy chicken from at least like Asian markets. Because the Asian markets, like your Oriental Asian markets, their frozen chickens will be at least better than big box store like Walmart, Costco.
Right.
So if you don't have access to like what we do, you know, people that sell it, then and you want to do the chicken diet, you can try to go to Asian markets. The Asian markets, their chickens are less food processed.
Yeah.
So I recommend that versus going to Costco.
Right. It's still a lot more fresher.
Yeah, buying stuff like that.
Right. Still a lot more fresher. But yeah, I mean, I know I'm still a few months away, but because this is a winter baby, I know all like the fresh chickens, most people will try to sell it off by like this September, October. And so it's okay. Like, I know like a lot of the times the main goal is like the freshest the better, but you know, when you gotta stock up like about maybe 20, even sometimes 30, 40 chickens, it's just better to just kind of accumulate. But you know what's so great about it all is that Nu's been so great. He's been doing a lot of like the chicken searching for me.
Facebook searching.
Yes. So, you know, it's so great to have such a loving, supporting partner.
I think after this batch, we need to get like 10 more and then we should be good.
Yeah.
And then after that, if we need more, we're just gonna go buy from the Asian markets.
Yeah, I think we'll be totally good.
Most Asian markets, they sell the chickens that, you know, butcher already cleaned out, whole chicken for at least $16, $17. So when you think about it, it's not that bad because most live chicken, the average price right now in Alaska is like anywhere from $12 to $15 a piece. So
yeah,
that's the average rate. So the one we're getting here, we're just lucky because sometimes some people just don't want it no more and they're not looking to profit. They just want to get rid of it.
They just want to get rid of it.
This owner, she just wants to get rid of it because they're roosters and they're gonna start. They're starting to crow, and she just don't want them doing that. So we might show. So this video was meant to just talk about this, but we might show you guys the butchering. But I know a lot of folks are very sensitive to animal killing, so I might show a little bit of that. I might not show a little bit of that, but we'll see how it goes later in the vlog. Maybe I'll show you guys the process of plucking and stuff like that, and then you guys can see a general idea. But yeah.
But okay, alrighty. So I think that's it for now.
Yeah. We're in KGP. Show them. Well, not KGP yet. We're in Wasilla right now.
And most, at least here in Anchorage, or in Alaska, most people out in the valley, like in Wasilla, are usually the ones who tend to sell off like chickens and farm animals because there's a lot more land out here.
Less restriction.
Yeah, less restriction. And so that's why they're just, it's like out here, you know, if you do want to, you never, I don't think you ever like find someone in town really in Anchorage selling off big batches of chicken.
Anchorage residents do have chickens too, some of them, but most of them only have hens because they use it just for laying eggs. And they try to avoid having a rooster because you don't want to be living in the city with a rooster waking up your neighbors every morning or so.
Yep.
So I know there's a lot of Anchorage residents that do have chickens, but it's mostly the hens and they use it for laying eggs. Last year I actually got like 5 or 6 hens for free in Anchorage because the owners say they weren't laying eggs anymore, so that happens a lot too. And most of the time the owners that are using these chickens to lay eggs, they don't want to kill it and they don't want to eat it because they build a personal relationship, so they rather just let somebody else take it,
sell it off,
and have them finish the process life.
Here he comes.
They're pretty big.
Yeah, I know. I was like, how old are they? They're only like...
Look, they always sit down when you put in there.
Oh, yay. Okay. Time to go home. Alrighty, so we got our chickens and we just pulled off where is this? We stopped by here, Reflection Lake. So we're gonna eat and then also show you guys the little chickies.
We're gonna eat the
Not so little.
We're gonna eat the live chicken right now.
No. Just they're so cute. How many of them are there? 4? 5? 4. Honey, your shirt is so busted. We need to toss that shirt off.
Reflection Lake is right here. This is the Connect River. There's a boat launch here. That truck still has their headlights on. I felt bad for it, but okay. And you can see all the boat launch right here, for all the trucks that have launched their boat. So the Connect River is very popular for hunting. I think right now is hunting season.
Oh, is it really?
So I think a lot of people are launching their boats, and they might be hunting or fishing, or they might just be out here recreational use. But I'm not too sure. But yeah, that's what we're out here doing.
Just chillaxing. It's actually it's not a bad day. It's been super nice out this whole week. Yeah, it's been really nice and sunny, but today is like kind of a crummy day out of the week, but it's actually not too bad. It was supposed to be like raining. I thought it was gonna be like legit rainy, but it's actually not too bad.
So this is one of the roosters, one of the 4 roosters that we got. And I think this is the biggest and prettiest one. I love the red and black. I think I might keep this guy alive. I think I might raise him for a couple months until winter comes. And he'll be my mascot for NuttyNu. He's really pretty. He's really big too.
Yeah.
So
it's pretty big.
If you guys have never handled a chicken, you also want to handle them really nice. Be very calm to them. They're really, really good at birds.
Yeah, they really are.
This one's very nice too. He's not very well. And you see how your armor, you can also put them on the belly like this and hold them right under the wings. And you can see how pretty this one is. Really, really nice and pretty.
Yeah.
The tail is really nice and pretty. It has that nice black with the little green shine on it. So I love these chickens. If I was to raise a rooster, this would be my choice of rooster right here.
Just the Asian preference.
Just the Asian preference. Really, really beautiful. There's one that's white and orange, goldish, and he's really pretty too. He's a really pretty one too.
Wait, honey, careful.
It's okay, it's okay, it's okay. This one's a bit excited to go home. We're not gonna kill you, okay? This one I'm gonna keep alive. I wish they had a hen so I could keep a couple. But yeah,
are they
really
stuck?
Nice. And the legs are clean too, so you can. When the legs are clean like this meant that they were kept in a nice coop or a place where they were living wasn't dirty or filthy. So you can always tell when a chicken had a good place to live because their feathers are really nice and clean, their feet are clean, and they're just happy chicken.
Yeah.
So this is gonna be our new mascot, and he's gonna be our best
Your new
friend.
pet. Your new
We're
pet.
gonna go ahead and put him back inside.
Yeah. Open the coop thing.
I'll show you guys the go one, but it's a bit crowded. I don't want to start shuffling them around.
Yeah.
I don't want to stress them out too, so
Yeah.
let them go back inside.
Yep.
Sit down, sit down, sit down. Don't step on each other. All right, time to go back to Anchorage.
Yep. Oh man, I think I got a mistake. Alrighty, so we have did the hard part. I don't know what's the hard part. The hard part is either killing them or actually cleaning is more of the hard part. So viewer discretion, is it discretion? Viewer discretion advised?
If you eat chicken, you don't need a viewer description, guys. Sorry to say. Sorry to hurt your feelings. If you enjoy eating chicken, this should not be painful to be watched.
The wings are always a little bit more complicated.
This is fresh chicken we're cooking. We are preparing. We only butchered 2 rooster, and I kept the other 2 rooster. And maybe next week or next month I'll go ahead and butcher those 2. But for the most part, we decided to butcher 2 for now.